All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Let's go, fellas.
Now a handoff looking right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his fourth touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Mike, 54.
Here we go.
Hey, box drop.
Jones on first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Mike by 4.
Move.
Mike by 4.
All day, dog.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Check Mike.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Hey, Haywood. Look at me. Zipper.
Man up, D. Man up.
Hey.
One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Switch. Big rip.
From the 36, Jones eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his throw here's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Mike by 4. Mike's by 4. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Mike's 54. Mike 54.
To throw on third down. Jones. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
X3. 218. Chop it.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Hey. High 7.
54 is Mike. 54 is
To throw on second and 6. Jones finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
Check 4.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, zoom.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I got one.
Five.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Waiting. 25.
Here we go, D.
Wait.
It's just me.
Ready for that? Ready to go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 88 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. 43 is the mic.
Go. Go.
3 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. All day. Mike's 43.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. He's got Evans. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. First catch there for Evans. Good enough for a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
60 or.
From the 38, Jones. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there. First down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Jones on 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Jones now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Alpha.
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4.
Jones now throwing again. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the
Cover!
Kill, turn up.
Bravo! Hey!
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey.
Jones on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Tyler Davison.
Yeah.
Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Watch the curl. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. Come off the ball hard. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's
Smooth.
Hey, I'm coming up the fight.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Another one for his trophy case. I mean, it's rare enough for a lineman to have one interception. He had one last week and now back-to-back weeks.
It's absolutely amazing, isn't it, watching it happen? And how about the joy that you see in him back-to-back weeks, getting interceptions? He's going to be telling the defensive backs, I'm coming your way from now on, guys.
Yeah, take it easy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin White, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Check 45.
Check Mike 45. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, White. Check 49. Check 49. 21.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
All day, baby. All day, baby.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
You see me out here?
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Ryan to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
Hey, they're scared.
On 1st down, Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Ryan now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Check 45 to Mike.
Ryan will throw again. Jones has it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing again, Ryan. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. As the first half is winding down, and the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On first down, Jones. He's going to loft one. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Complete to Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone, as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And a nice gain there, as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Hey, Charlie.
They'll try and throw for it here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football now. 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, Usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Throwing after the interception, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Jones going to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Shoot.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Evans. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
45, 45, 45 is Mike, 45.
So don't say nothing.
45 is the Mike. Here we go, here we go.
Now. 45.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Big stop, D. Big stop.
Get it.
Jones operating from the gun. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Jones now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Hey, Echo.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Check 45.
Ready.
Here's Jones. Back to the air on 2nd down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14.
Come on, set. 60 out, dog. Hit it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Hey, wahoo.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. 45, 45, 45.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And now here is another interception. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
59, ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 98 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, It took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town at second and a country mile. And my goodness, another interception. Able to get there and pick it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's...
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad Penny, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Falcons take over
Let's go,
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now this throw caught left side. 23 yards the pickup there. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on second down. Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. To throw again is Ryan. And that is incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop? And got his man complete. Mike Evans, he's going to go. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 84 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Strong right. Strong right. 3 down, 3. Ready to go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 80 weapon.
Right back to him on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got you, punk.
Hey, check.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
21.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
25.
45's the Mike. Let's put him on the buses.
Again, Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
45's the Mike.
Hey, wait. Man. They're not ready. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Y'all playing the wrong football.
45's the Mike.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st and 10, Jones airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Go! Hatch it!
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now Jones throwing on 4th down. That's caught by Howard. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Jones now throwing on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick-sixes from the same quarterback in the same game. And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick-sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. He's got Evans. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
50, plant.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
6-6, pull it high.
You don't want to see me. You don't want it. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Go. Lead grip.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Come on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.